I wanted to compare notes about how we pronounce the names of our plants. I do think it's important to try at least to pronounce the names correctly, because if every time we talk about our plants and we're unsure if we're pronouncing their name correctly, that gives us a little bit of discomfort, and it's probably not a good thing to associate discomfort with our plants. So I pronounce this Linlei, and it grows 4 to 8 inches in height, or 4 to 8 inches long. Okay. I pronounce this one Wassellii. Apparently in, I know in Ecclesiastical Latin, I'm not sure about Classical Latin, but like the very Italian sounding Ecclesiastical Latin, you would just say the 2 I's, the double vowel I's, you would just pronounce it E. But in Botany Latin, you pronounce each vowel separately unless it's a diphthong. So for a lot of those with the double I, you do say EI. So this is another example of that. Laudigessii, and it grows 4 to 7 inches. Oh, sorry, that one grows 2.4 to 3.5 inches. Full height. The one back there, Parishii. This one here, Unicum, and the Parishii, 6 to 24 inches, the full adult height, and then Unicum, 2.8 to 3.5 inches. I just got these recently, so they're very small. I hope they make it. That one in the back there, Finlayanum. This one, oh, and that one, 12 to 28 inches. And then Trantuanii. This one, I don't know how high it will get, how long it will get. Astrid has a video about this one, and hers is in much better shape. So this is also a new one for me. That one I've had for an entire growing season, the Finlayanum. But I had it in outside during the summer, and it would routinely go into the upper 90s here in Houston. And then with the humidity, it often felt like over 100 degrees outside, and I really tortured that plant. I didn't know it was so sensitive to the heat, and I should have done more research about it. I hope it's putting out a little tiny new growth at the bottom. I hope it survives. Oh, this was another one that was very sensitive to the Houston heat. This is Brie Marianum, and it didn't do any growth for me really until the fall when the temperature started coming down. And then so you see all that new growth at the bottom. This is a new one for me. This is Lamellatum, 2 to 8 inches. The Brimerianum, 8 to 20 inches. And then this is also new for me. I did like that, orchids in the mail video, and this is Amboinense, and it should grow to 14 inches, if it survives. You can see I got one, a dead pseudobulb with it, and I hope maybe some keiki will sprout from it or something. So I stuck it in the bark too. And then I don't know if this is going to be very dark or what. This is Kinabarinum. I used to pronounce it, so I read the Classical Latin. You always use a hard K sound for the C's. There's no, like unicum, the C sounded like a K, so it should always sound like a K. So Kinabarinum. And then this one, this one is Erosum, and it should grow 24 to 31 inches. And then the Kinabarinum, 35 inches. At the very bottom, this is a Calmersii, and I didn't look up the height. Sorry, for this one, but it's my only one still in a clay pot. The roots are so firmly attached. I'll have to break that pot at some point, but I think I'll wait until the spring. Okay. These are all hanging ones. Hang upside down ones. This is a Primulinum. It'll grow 10 to 18 inches. So this has done very well for me over the summer. I don't know if it's focusing or not. And then this is the Primulinum alba. So the variety with the white flowers. Is it focusing? This is Secundum alba. I don't think this knows where to focus. This one is Secundum alba. You can see that the leaves are quite large, a lot longer, and they come out differently. They come out kind of accordion-like, and they slowly unfurl. Unlike, for example, the Primulinum, where it just comes out at a little tip and it pushes out more and more. I do find all these, little differences very fun. Let's see. This one is Anosmum superbum. And next to it is the regular Anosmum. I hope you can see so let's see. Here's the superbum. And then here is the regular Anosmum. So apparently the difference, it's the superbum has the larger leaves. So I hope you can tell it has the larger leaves. The secundum should go to 12 to 21 inches in length there. And then the anosmums get long from 39 to 118 inches. It's not getting a great focus, I'm sorry. These are just more of, I got these when they were very tiny. It was just an old cane with some tiny keikis on them. And so I transplanted each of the keikis, and so these have done quite well for me. This one is Anosmum alba. It makes the white flowers. And Roger Frampton noted that he's found that the alba varieties, they're not as vigorous. And I found the same thing. I mean, the leaves are much further spread apart on the cane than the regular variety. So it looks a lot more sparse. So if you want something very strong growing, probably the regular variety is better than the alba variety. And then my last one here, number 20, is antenatum. 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 And it will grow 8 to 51 inches. Okay. I wanted to add that this book is where I got the max size information, the adult size information, and it's been a really helpful book for me because it tells the culture requirements of each of the species. It's only the Trantuanii that, it's got almost 1,000 species, in their culture information, but I couldn't find that one in here. So when I started getting more orchids, I thought I should do more research and try and keep them alive and hopefully even thrive. Thank you for watching.